Ajog, how many bags of garri can you eat in a day? Neya. How many bags of rice do you want to eat? Even those who are storing foods that are meant for the poor masses, a time is coming when those things will begin to expire in their hands. How many plates of rice will you eat in a time and you will be satisfied? And something will begin to happen. I don't know how, but I have the feeling that this condition will not continue like this for so long a time. Because our situation is man-made. It is man-made. It is leadership-made. The ugly situation in Nigeria is leadership-made. It's caused by our earthly shepherds. Those that should be shepherding us, they turn to destroy us. They have murdered the economy criminally, wickedly, stupidly, and selfishly. But they will pay sooner or later. I don't know how. The destruction didn't just start now. Many years ago, some of these presidents who are complaining now, some of them caused what is happening. They laid the foundation. Others put the block. Some put the pillars. Now they have built the house of wretchedness and economic mess. Insecurity everywhere. I've never seen a wicked group of people like some of these earthly leaders, earthly shepherds. What a good shepherd should be doing is to be taking care of the flock handed over to him. In our various families, Papa and Mama are the shepherds. They would rather go hungry to make sure that their children eat. I don't know what is happening in the political wing, where somebody will be packing wealth belonging to other people. As I said, and I re-echo it, our problem is leadership made. Nigeria is good. The insecurity is leadership made. If the country is doing well, why should people talk about if you are not up to 18 years, you will not go to university? How? Because they are not creative. There is no preparation for what the graduates will be doing. One time in Austria, a child of 6 years old became a professor. Never attended primary school or university. The mother is a professor. The father is a professor. They gave birth to the child. From the day they started teaching the child the languages, they started teaching the child mathematics, languages, physics, chemistry with their local language. Ojero primary, Ojero secondary. Jere Batana University has a every additional mathematics, every calculus, the child became a genius. Where we have good shepherds, before you come out from the school, there are job opportunities. Our children who traveled overseas, what do they go there to do? To do jobs created by other government leaders. Why can't our leaders be ashamed of themselves? Today, there is a similitude in the reading. Jeremiah chapter 23 from verse 1 to 6, Psalm 23 from verse 1 to 6. It's not by mistake. Visit our hospitals and see how they are. didn't just happen now, no. The erosional impact started many years ago. Longitudinally and latitudinally, our leaders have been goofing and messing up. Amassing wealth criminally. How many years do you think you are going to stay on this earth? Why can't you have a human heart and know that God put you there to be a shepherd? To lead their people into greener pastures. How many empty bushes do we have? Why can't our leaders do agricultural evolution? But where is the security? When one leader will be carrying about 50 policemen and soldiers and the road safety people, can a jaga boma? If you are doing well in your family, do you go to visit your children with police and army? You just enter and your children will rush. They want to push you down. Mommy, mommy, daddy, daddy, mommy, welcome. Because you're a good mom, you're a good dad. Mama, Nato, yo, mama. But this one, the leaders will be coming to see their children. They are afraid. That is a sign of criminality. It's a signal of embezzlement. This didn't just start now. Remember, even when we were at the GRA, I have been shouting on this, that the time of insecurity is coming. Leader, take it easy. Now, kidnapping everywhere. Students will just finish graduating and there's no job opportunity. You gather them and call it NYSC. Wasted 1 year. Rubbish waste. And many will use it to make themselves richer by sewing clothes, bringing shoes, supplying food that we will not see, that is not even edible. Inhumanity of man to man. That is not how to shepherd. Remember, you will account for whatever you have done here. Karma is real. Nemesis is real. All those who are responsible for what is happening now, you will pay. God says He will take the sheep out of your hands and will take care of them. It's not whether you like it or not. It's a simple truth. The sheep you are taking care of, are they smiling or are they crying? Are they feeding well or are they hungry? Remember that anger and hunger. Anger and hunger have the same tone. If we whistle it, anger, hunger. An angry person is a hungry person. The sheep are ready to enter the field, but who will lead them? Who will guide them? Who will guard them? I was watching the social media last time, and one president of a country, one prime minister, was going to hand over to the successor, I think in Japan or where, and he went with bicycle alone and entered the office and handed over files and whatever to him. And the one that is coming to take over came with a bicycle too and handed over to him. The other one just rode home. He had a bicycle and peacefully, quietly. I was the president. Oh, fun! I got rubbish. You're not a superhuman being because a mere whimsical human power is given to you. A whimsical power, ephemeral, mundane, momentary, with the date of expiration. and youths who are ready to take any kind of risk and do any type of thing to survive. Even after becoming an engineer, to come out and begin to learn how to do hay. But how many hays will you do to eat? Shepherding the people. Not easy. The sheep in the country now, how many can now invest? Go to borrow from a bank with 30-something to 40-something% interest. The business is already a failure from the time you took the money. Where in the world is there such criminal interest? And the power people have skyrocketed the price of light they supply. Their so-called tariff. How many percent increase? Whether you want to pay or not. How can investors thrive in this country? How can investments thrive? How can investors invest? Go and buy 1 liter of fuel. We are not talking about other taxations here and there. So the shepherds, political shepherds, ecclesiastical shepherds, family shepherds, all of us should wake up. If you are not doing what you should do, begin to do it. The time is now. Before God's anger will explode on us. You're a shepherd, you don't know how your sheep is faring. You are interested in killing the sheep for Christmas or whatever. You must take good care of the sheep before. There was what I saw in the social media that was posted. A man who started his ebune, the ram. 3 days he was preparing to sell it in the market. He didn't want to waste the 3 days feeding the ebune, and the ebune was too hungry. So he found buyers, and they came to carry the ebune. The ebune saw them and started running. They thought the ebune was running, and went and hit his tail on the wall and came. The owner was bending down to get the rope. Wow! Pierad the owner tobo, and went back. The man who was to buy it, wow! If he had been taking care of that ram, the ram would just run to him like a Papa Anata. Oh, yo. You don't tell a hungry man what to do. Hunger can bring madness. Our human shepherds, take it easy. Take the much you can and share the rest. Because our youth are naturally and supernaturally spontaneous. They are filled with grace or spontaneity. They are creative. They are wonderful. If you don't allow them to focus on the positive, their creativity and spontaneity could go on the negative. If water is flowing, show the water where to flow. Otherwise, it will chart a course for itself. And the unprecedented nature of the organic phenomenal quality of our youths are incomparable to none. Very enduring, very patient, very loving, very hospitable, very patient, ever understanding. But the Bible says in the book of Genesis 27 verse 40, when the yoke becomes unbearable, you resist it. Please let our earthly shepherds not push the people to the wall when they will resist. He said, "Neighbor, can still get away. Get away." He said, "You insulted me. Police, they kill me." Even the police people, are they happy? As I was coming back this morning, I met some policemen. I knew what they told me on the way. They are not happy, they are angry. But because of the nature of their job, if you overexpress it, you'll be in trouble. Why come? I met some soldiers equally. I wonder, they parked their vehicle. Daddy. I bless them. You got a good. So, Daddy, any blessing for your children? Say, all of you come. And I bless them now. Yo. We are not well shepherded. He leads us to the green pastures, to the running waters. Where is the pasture? Where is the water? All the soldiers and policemen that should be in the bushes, guarding and guiding our farmers, are following one person. Wait. Do you know what it takes to maintain them in a day? Dimbaru dimma, and then mepere don moto. It a stroke there. Mepere ne meche. I can't understand. Offer Guari to na moto for ya. Because of what? Because you will not enter 6 feet one day. Stop deceiving yourself. A date is already fixed when you will not be here again. If you like, pack all the whole money in the world. Wicked people. It's wickedness. It's satanic. And look at what the owner of the world says in Jeremiah 23, verses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He says, "Woe to the shepherds." Take it prophetically. Woe! Ketiba bakwaunu. Ndi chato. Ocho bakwaunu. Eki taunu. Ndo shimo shishina habo ndi chato. Ndo glono. Oglono Nigeria Limited. Woe to the shepherds, to civil leaders. My Bible says, to the civil leaders who destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, says the Lord. Therefore, verse 2 says, Jeremiah 23, "Therefore, thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, concerning the shepherds who care for and feed my people. You have scattered my flock. You have driven them away. You have not visited them. You have not attended to them. Behold, I will visit and attend to you for the evil of your doings, says the Lord." And verse 3, "I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries to which I have driven them, and I will bring them back again to their folds and pastures, and they will be fruitful and they will multiply." Because we are all going to give account of our shepherd's role. Papa will give account, Mama will give account. What's going on in your family? What's going on where you are the principal or the teacher? If anybody is under your control, you are the shepherd. In our different capacities, God has given us the onus, the impetus, and the responsibilities of becoming leaders and shepherds. Don't be Cain, that instead of shepherding a brother, Abel killed him. And when God asked him, where is Abel? He said, am I my brother's keeper? Be your brother's keeper. Be your sister's keeper. Even when the earthly leaders have failed, don't fail your neighbor. We are in one family. We eat from one pot. We are coming down to that point. Please, love one another. Don't become a kidnapper and say, since the government didn't want to help us, let me now revenge. The person you kidnapped, is the government. Wickedness is never tolerated by God. God is watching us. Verse 4 says, and I will set up shepherds. I'm going to set by myself shepherds over them who will feed them. I will give them good shepherds by myself. I will take them out of your hands. You can understand what that means. Dethronement, meaning sacking you out of job. He can use different means. He can use sickness. He can use death. He can use the anger of the people. Nobody tells God how to do what he wants to do. And is this chiku here, boy? Asimoye maruche papa. Oye maruche chukuna. I will set out shepherds over them who will feed them very well. And they will fear no more. Ikwaturu ma uja mantozi ha. Aga me wotere handi chaturu ge netere ma ya nkoma. And they will fear no more. They will not be dismayed. Ha mantozu uja ozo. Ama mbezi ha akaja ozo. Neither will any be missing or lost among them. In the book of Numbers chapter